We're talking to Ms. Sheila Denny and Mr. Ron Crowder. And of course, Ms. Denny and Mr. Crowder, before we had our final break, we were talking about some of the things associated with the belief of whatnot, dealing with AIDS and HIV and whatnot. But during this last 6 minutes, let's give the two of you an opportunity to sort of summarize and fill in as much as you possibly can in the time that we have, some information that you think that our audience ought to know about this disease at this particular time. I think that we've indicated that it's a disease that we might be able to manage better now. But what should they know about this disease now over the next 5 minutes?
Well, they need to know, first of all, it is 100% preventable. And so it's a behavioral thing. If we have the knowledge and can deal with risk reduction behavior, skills building behavior, negotiating when you're in a risky situation, these are things that need to take place. Parents should have a very comfortable, trusting line of communication with their children so that the child can come to them with anything and the parent can be informed to give them facts to save their child's life, to keep them from being at risk. Safer sex practices are highly necessary. Not only are young people becoming infected, but we have populations that are divorced, that are widowed, that are dating again, who are not asking the right questions. And even if asking, you know, it's like ask, don't tell. So you need to take it upon yourself to be safer by, if you're going to engage in sexual activity, then you need to have responsible, safer activity. You were saying something about disclosure.
Another thing I would like to say is about people disclose it. Now I know that's a very tough thing to do, but what happens is if nobody sees anybody in their community who is positive or they know it's positive, then therefore it's like it ain't over here. And that's what's happening in the African American and the Latino communities, is that people do not disclose. So therefore, even after people die with it, it's always he died with cancer.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, because over the many shows that we've had dealing with this as an issue, that issue has always come up. Nobody ever dies with AIDS.
Or the
it's always something else. And I believe from the conversations we've had that we can almost say it's almost like it's very hidden, in the sense that a person can be active one day and then all of a sudden he disappears or she disappears, and nobody ever hears from them again until they die of cancer or whatever else they die of, and etc. I'll talk about it from that perspective.
And I just need to say, this is a community problem, therefore it requires a community response. I was just talking to a lady who was infected yesterday, and she felt she couldn't talk to anybody. And I said to her, what have you done that most young ladies your age haven't done? And it was nothing. She just simply got caught by the bug, in love with her husband.